Long ago, just 5 days after Smash 3DS was released, a great discovery came into existence. MALLC. Or at least the knowledge that Monado Art's stances cancel landing leg. 2 days later, DanGR makes a video showcasing two methods of intentionally MALLCing on hit, the basic short hop MALLC and the edge MALLC. 3.5 months pass, then I have the idea to lab for a consistent way to MALLC. I discover 8 methods and release a guide. 1 month later, famous Japanese smasher QB has a set released doing a series of full hop double jump MALLCs. Interest rises. After 1.5 months, Germ,
you want to activate the art right after you jump.
Inspired by my video, releases another guide adding a couple new methods and popularizing. Unfortunately, after so long, it turns out most of us have been doing it wrong.
Grab me a glass of milk.
This guide corrects that and also hugely expands on MALLC. There's actually a lot going on here, so we need to slow it down to see what. All 3 Shulks jumping are in complete synchrony. They all double jump and activate the arts at the same time. They all fair. Left Shulk hits nothing, middle Shulk hits shield, and the right Shulk hits another Shulk. The 2 right Shulks stay synchronized due to hit lag and shield stun, as the one on the left continues falling. Leftmost Shulk lands with a perfect zero landing leg MALLC. The rightmost Shulk's art activates too, but he's still in the air. The middle Shulk, still in vanilla, proceeds with the art activating. As he lands, he also MALLCs perfectly. It turns out that MALLCing on shield and MALLCing onto nothing, or with air dodge, have the same timing. Something great is it's also the same for perfect shields. The art activation pose has 14 frames of intangibility starting from frame 1, unless cancelled into another action. The first 5 of those frames cannot be acted out of, meaning MALLC does not make landings lagless, but just lowers the amount of frames significantly, if done correctly. Shielding from these first 14 frames will perfect shield any hitbox inside of you. So what's a good MALLC and what's a rotten MALLC? Here's a simple scale. Frame 0 is a perfect MALLC, frames 5 to 6 are about average, and frame 13 and beyond are basically useless. This is an average 5 frame MALLC, and this will be a perfect MALLC at 0 frames. If it is good MALLC, it should be hard to notice any landing lag in real time. What is the best way to MALLC? On hit or on shield? Generally shield because of consistent timings and option coverage. If the aerial is shielded, perfect shielded, or dodged, the MALLC will be the same either way. On hit MALLCs often rely on the short intangibility they don't hit. Also, if you know the shield timings, you can do on hit by pressing B just one more time. First is old news, it's a basic short hop on hit. Easy, but always has at least 7 frames of landing lag. Due to this lag, the main use comes from retreating or cross-up back airs. To perform, press B as soon as possible after your jump squat from a short hop. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 frames of landing lag. Jump! Full hop fast fall by Germ is usually much better, just you need to watch out for the platforms. Jump! Jump! The input is kind of similar. You just full hop instead, press your B, and then you fast fall as soon as possible. Here I have 1, 2, 3 frames of landing lag. Be careful that if you air dodge, you do so after you input for a fast fall, or the fast fall won't work. Next is the basic full hop on hit, where you press B at the way top of your full hop. This is useful on hit, but it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 frames of landing lag. It can be corrected though, with a couple different visual timings. As Shulk rises with the full hop, his legs bend inwards and his Monado extends outwards. Press B at about the time when they are fully extended. You can double check this method with the Monado art beat. The beat is just the amount of time it takes for the Monado symbol to fully solidify, which is 8 frames. It comes in use later on, so keep it in mind. Jump! Shield! Faster! Next is the double jump no fast fall, which is pretty useful. Full hop, double jump at the way top, and press B when Shulk's legs are fully extended. On the way up, you can deactivate any arts you had prior, but note that being already in speed, shield, or jump affects the timing. Speed! this MALC is pretty similar. The difference is you press B when Shulk is at the very top of the double jump, when his belly is facing upwards. Then you fast fall when your legs are extended. Here, I landed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames of landing leg. Short hop double jump, no fast fall, is very similar to full hop double jump fast fall. The visual reference for pressing B is the same, with Shulk's belly facing upwards. Just don't fast fall. One, 2, 3 frames of landing leg. The double jump fast fall or fake out MALC could be used to throw opponents off. It's just like the full hop fast fall MALC, but you double jump a semi-short distance before reaching the ground. It's also useful as a movement option. Again, I have 1, 2, 3 frames of landing leg. And if they unshield, that's a good thing. Perfect short hop MALC on my Jin ban is pretty tricky, but if learned gives a fully guaranteed perfect MALC. It is hard, as you must press B and then press jump on the very next frame. In practice, it feels almost like pressing the buttons at the same time. With experience, you learn to realize if you messed up and fast fall to accommodate. Next, we have the good old edge MALC. Edge MALC can be great on shield or whip, usually. Inputs are this: 1. Detach, 2. Double jump to the ledge very quickly, and 3. Press B. You should only press B once, which normally means only MALCing to jump. Now, the battlefield. On Battlefield's lower platforms, you can MALC reacting to a Monado art beat, reacting to seeing the art symbol solidify. See it, then you press down, and you should get a good MALC. Mine is frame 1 there. Also by Monado art beat, at the way first game, you can MALC running off by delaying your run by 1 beat. This time, plan to have the run begin when the art solidifies rather than on reaction to it. I get a perfect MALC. You can also jump down from the lower platform, in which case, your visual reference is when your feet pass the top platform while you are rising. And I land with a perfect MALC. This is a very highly consistent way to merit landing the castle. The next MALC has mixed results because it uses 2 B presses, but it works for me. Full hop, double jump, and press B 2 times pretty fast. 3 frames. If falling at full non-fast fall speed on Battlefield, the top platform can be used for visual reference. Press B when there's about a distance of 1 Shulk's height between your feet and the platform. On that top platform, you can MALC if you simply press B and drop down as quickly as you can afterwards, with no fast fall. Press B, and then fall down. Here I have 2 frames of landing leg. The same can be done on Dreamland 64, just with a slightly faster endpoint. A very easy MALC method, just full hop and aim to activate your art as soon as possible after the full hop. You should land anywhere from a good to an average MALC, depending on your precision. Great MALC for platform pressure. 4 frames. Going back to the top platform, you can use Monado art beat to do it with a fast fall. Time it so that you start to move the joystick down when the art solidifies. Fast fall as soon as possible. Inputs need to be quick, useful for surprising opponents. That is a perfect match. We're actually almost done now. From on top of Smashville's platform, short hop and press B slightly before the top of the arc. My MALC here is perfect. This also works on Town and City's 3rd stage transformation. When respawning at Smashville, 2 quick art shifts following dropping off the platform will be a good MALC. This can help pressure. It can only go into Monado's speed, however. In Town and City, the tall side platforms can be MALC'd from similarly to Battlefield's top platform. Make the timing slower or less strict, however. On Duck Hunt, the bottom branch of the tree can be MALC'd from like that as well, but the drop down must be activated the frame after you press B. I consider not putting this in because of how frame perfect it has to be, but I figured why not. The bush is roughly the same height as Smashville's platform, so pressing B at the top of the jump height or short hop works here too. If falling freely, the tree on the left can be used for reference. You need to press B when your feet align with the middle branch, waist with the second to top platform, and head with the top platform. It should give you a pretty good help. Otherwise, general MALLCs on Duck Hunt will be like on FD, just watch out for the ducks. Lastly, if you just press B once quickly after respawning in Duck Hunt, you should get a very fresh map, provided you hit no ducks. No fast fall. Lylat Cruise is pretty simple for MALLCing, despite the tilting. Side platforms are about the same height as Battlefield's lower platforms, so those MALLCs work there. The middle platform is about Smashville's height, again. The main thing to keep in mind is ledge MALLCs will have some frames of lag added to them. Lylat also has a respawn MALLC, which is again timed just by pressing B quickly after getting off the platform. Again, no fast fall. That's pretty much it for visual references starting from vanilla. The methods here are enough to allow you to MALLC from most situations. From practice, it seems any MALLC timing can become muscle memory. If you want to jump to any specific method in the video, I am timestamping them all in the description. There will be another, more advanced guide with applications and methods for MALLCing from specific Monado arts released in the future. If you don't want to miss that or any other Shulk content, I recommend to subscribe to our channel. Lastly, thanks for watching.